Redo it. Anyways, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to this Forex forecast. Now, before we get into it, because this one is going to be a little bit different, I do need you guys to do one thing, and that's just like this video. Not only does it support us, but it gives everyone else the opportunity to also see these trading ideas and make some money potentially as well. So the reason why this one's going to be a little bit different, and we'll just go straight into it, is because this isn't necessarily a multi-time frame analysis. We're going to be doing an update and a recap on some of the different pairs that we've been talking about for the last couple of weeks. So I'll start with pound Swiss franc, and you can see right here that we've been talking about this one for the last couple of weeks. And the reason why it was a matter of interest for us is because we had this impulse to the downside with a retracement going up to this 50% fib level, which also coincided with structural support. And what happened is it actually ended up breaking based on our entry conditions, which allowed us to get in on this trade. So now we're looking for an opportunity to move it to break even as soon as possible so that we can be moving towards our TP risk-free. However, we're going to be, like I said initially, looking at the all-time low because this area could be acting as potential support and giving us heavy rejection candles, which would make us essentially close this manually. And then the next one was going to be Euro Pound, and I had been talking about this one for months now, and it finally started treating this area, the 61 fib level plus structure in the daily time frame, as support. And you can see that we bounced up here, breaking above finally this level of support. As you can see here, it was level support 1, level support 2, and then 3, but it was broken, and it's been trading above and below. So we traded above, broke it, tested, tested, and depending on how this candle closes tomorrow, could be a good confirmation for us. However, because we're already in on this, we want to make sure that we're looking for the opportunity to move break even as soon as possible so that we can be going towards TP1 and ultimately, hopefully, if there isn't any resistance here, towards TP2. Next are going to be the New Zealand base pairs. I've been talking about these for the last couple of weeks, and I just wanted to go over what was going on because they're all following a similar pattern, USD, Japanese yen, and franc. And what happened is we got some consolidation going on this descending trend line for all three different pairs, consolidation, consolidation. And what ended up happening is we got this nice wick followed by the printing out of a bullish candle, which in most instances would get the more novice traders um, into a basic bull trap, which is where it was going one direction, but ended up not going there because you can see with this nice rejection candle, we ended up trading and closing, potentially closing below this area of support, which was this descending trend line in this area of structure. So based on how the candle closes tomorrow, especially on these two, because you can see that we are trading below the previous low on both of these ones, and this one is pretty much parallel, could be a good indicator whether or not we're ready to actually start looking at these particular base pairs as a means for entering. And if we go down to the daily time frame for this one in particular, we can see we have some support, resistance, return support, and then this one is a little bit too high off, but we do have support levels here, creating this ascending trend line. So for us, in this instance, if we're looking at an opportunity for us to sell, we might see something going up here and then closing below this area of support, which is breaking it finally, and then that would ultimately come back up, trading this ascending trend line, as resistance, which would give us an opportunity to look for shorts. So that's something that we can be looking forward to in the upcoming week. But for now, we're just talking about recap on these two. You can see that USD Swiss franc is kind of hovering towards our entry. We already took in profit on this one several times, and USD CAD is kind of acting in a very similar manner, hovering just above and treating this 50% level, fib level, which is also daily support, obviously as support. And you can see it's consolidating and kind of hovering above there. So this might be a good opportunity for both USD CAD and USD Swiss franc as well, based on your entry conditions, considering where it is acting or where it is at now and how it is behaving. So once again, this is a multi-time frame analysis, not necessarily analysis in this instance, more just an update and telling you about the trades that we've been talking about over the last couple of weeks and some of the other pairs that are more than likely ready to be entered in the upcoming week, assuming that they are still valid. So once again, if you found this video helpful and you are actually following along, as you can see here, we are in the money, and based on our entry conditions, obviously. So if you are finding this useful, obviously give this video an idea, a like. Not only does it support us, but it gives other people the opportunity to see this as well. And like I say this all the time, there's more than enough money out there in the Forex market for everyone, so no need to be greedy. Do us and everyone else a favor. This is our multi-time frame analysis update video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.